Okay, let's be honest. If you've ever dated someone who reminds you of the parent that hurt you in the past, or any of your parents that made you feel bad, and then you're sitting and you're like, what does this person remind me of my parents? This episode is for you. Welcome back to another amazing episode of the Literal Podcast. I'm your amazing host, OGE, aka The Phenomenal Oge, and today we're going to be diving into the signs that you actually have mommy or daddy issues. Exactly. So we're going to be seeing what are those signs, what are those things, those pointers that show that you have mommy issues or you have daddy issues. You know, those issues that you choose to deny. You know, some people, if you tell them, it's like you have mommy issues or you have daddy issues, they're like, no, I don't have it. So you see those mommy and daddy issues that you have, that you keep pretending that, no, I don't have it. But yet, your previous dating history, your previous relationships are shouting, oh God, help me. You're shouting, help me, somebody. You're going to see those signs today that show that you actually do have mommy or daddy issues. And it's okay to have them. It's not your fault that you have them. But it's okay to know that you have them and make sure that you work on them so that you don't end up repeating the same patterns that you grew up in. So if you keep attracting toxic relationships, or you keep feeling guilty anytime you take a rest because you feel like, oh, you're lazing about, or rest is for the weak, or maybe you even hate men because you feel like, oh, all men are going to be like your dad. Or you hate women because you feel all women like money and they're just going to run away from you if you don't have money, like your mom did to your dad. Then this episode is definitely going to be like a mirror for you to see that you actually do have mommy or daddy issues. And it's going to help you work on them, because this video might just be your deliverance. And don't worry, this video is not a go and blame your parents pity party. No. That's not the essence of this video. The essence of this video is to show us and expose the childhood traumas that we had that have now become a dysfunction in our adulthood. So this video is just an eye-opener for you to see those things that actually show that you actually do have mommy or daddy issues, so that you can work on them, you can get help, and you can heal and become a better person. So don't worry, we're not here to shame anyone. We're not here to shame you for having mommy or daddy issues. Far from it. We don't do that around here. We're only here to open your eyes to see that these daddy and mommy issues are actually a thing, and you actually do have them. We're here to unpack, unlearn, relearn, and also heal, because you deserve more than survival mode. So let's get right into this video. So I'm going to be breaking them down. I'll give you signs that you have mommy issues and signs that you have daddy issues. So I'm just going to be looking through my notes because I've got some points jotted down. So if I'm looking down, just know that that's why. So what are the general signs that you've got daddy issues? Number one, you don't trust any male authority. Any male person that is in any position of authority, you don't trust them. You feel like, why should we even listen to this one? That's a sign that you have daddy issues. Number two, if you crave validation from men, even if they're emotionally bankrupt, then you definitely do have daddy issues. So whether it is that, oh, you're following a dysfunctional man, even whether you're a man or a woman, or you just feel the need to, listen to any man, as far as the person is a man, and the person is just, whether the person is emotionally bankrupt or not, but you just feel the need to crave validation from those people for your own self-esteem to be in place, then you definitely do have daddy issues. So if you overperform in relationships just to be loved, that one, you definitely have daddy issues. So if you feel the need to overdo things in a relationship because you feel like, oh, if I don't do too much, if I don't overdo things, this person will not love me, then my darling, you have daddy issues. So I'll give you some general signs that you have mommy issues. Number one, you shrink yourself just to avoid conflict. This one. So many people are guilty of this one. You try to put yourself small. You try to, pipe low so that you will avoid quarrel, you avoid fight, because you saw your mom do the same. You definitely do have mommy issues. So number two, if you keep guilt-tripping yourself for taking care of yourself, you have mommy issues, because you saw your mom always work herself to work herself to, let me not say to death, sha. If you grew up seeing your mom overwork herself all the time, she's always doing something. Either she's working or she's cleaning or she's cooking or one thing or the other. So because of that, anytime you're resting or you're trying to take care of yourself or pamper yourself a bit, you feel guilty because you never saw your mom take a holiday. My dear, you have mommy issues. If you have zero boundaries because mommy said, oh, you need to respect your elders or you need to respect everyone around you, my dear, you have mommy issues. If you find it difficult to create boundaries with people because, oh, this person is older than me and my mom says I have to respect all my elders, you have mommy issues. So now, I'm going to be breaking it down now into signs that a lady has mommy issues or daddy issues. And then I'll also give you signs that a man has mommy issues or daddy issues because it manifests in different ways for the male and the female gender. So I'm going to be breaking it down. So stay with me. These are signs that a lady has daddy or mommy issues. So for signs that a lady has daddy issues, number one, she dates emotionally unavailable men. The more inconsistent he is, the more she loves him. Those ones, definitely you have daddy issues. Because that is the only reason why you'll be dating emotionally unavailable men. Because your dad was most likely emotionally unavailable as well. So that is the only normal that you're used to. Remember I said in my last video, is your normal really normal? So because you saw your dad be emotionally unavailable, you grew up seeing that as a normal. You think, oh, all men are meant to be like that. So when you meet a man who is emotionally unavailable, you feel like, oh, it's normal. That's how men are. And the more emotionally unavailable he is, the more you try to love him into being available for you. My darling, it doesn't work. It's just a sign that you have daddy issues and you need to heal. Number two sign, she overcompensates in relationships, either by cooking, calling the guy, praying for him, paying rent, doing midnight intercession for a guy that hasn't even called her his girlfriend yet or hasn't even put a ring on it. My dear, you have daddy issues. So if you see reason to always have to overcompensate because you saw your mom and your dad live like that, you feel like, oh, you always saw your mom was always the one praying for your father. She's always the one having to cook for your father. In order to seek validation from you, she has to really like do things to impress him. And you see yourself repeating that same pattern. My dear, you have daddy issues because you feel like that is the way men are. So that is the normal way a man is meant to be. And you see yourself repeating that same pattern of dating men who are in that same kind of dysfunction. My darling, you have daddy issues and you need to seek help. Number three, if she falls for older men, and this one is not like in a, oh, I prefer mature men kind of thing. No. If she falls for older men, like many years older, 15, 20, 30 years older, my dear, you have daddy issues. Exactly. So if your love for older men is not in a, if it's not in a mature love kind of way, but in search of a daddy come save me kind of thing, or if it's a daddy come save me kind of vibe, my darling, I'm sorry, but you have daddy issues and you need to heal. So if she needs constant affirmation from you every day, if you have a babe or your girlfriend or your wife or whatever, keeps on calling you, she can call you every 5 minutes. Do you still love me? Do you love me? Am I still the most important person in your life? Am I still the queen of your life? Am I still your coconut head or my head has become small? Am I still your big head or my head has become small? My dear, that your girlfriend, that your wife has daddy issues. That's the reason why she needs to seek validation from you every second. This one has gone beyond having words of affirmation as a love language. This is no longer normal. It's now dysfunctional. So number 5, if she doesn't trust men at all, even when she likes you, she doesn't trust you, and she already always has an escape plan in her head ready just in case you mess up, like the way Achalugo was. I'm sure many people have watched that Achalugo and Odogu movie. Exactly. Achalugo had daddy issues, which is the reason why she was waiting, why she didn't want to accept Odogu at first, because she felt that, oh, Odogu is an Igbo man like her dad was, and he's rich like her dad was, so he's going to have, that other thing that he's going to spring up later on. He's going to show up his true character later on. So she was always waiting. She was waiting to see when he was going to falter, waiting to see when he was going to mess up. She didn't trust him because she felt like, oh, he's just going to be like my dad. So if you're that kind of person who feels like, oh, I cannot trust any man at all, they are all the same, men are scam, men are scum, men are this one, they are all the same, my dear, you might just have daddy issues. That might be the reason why you think so, because the first representation of what a good man should be like was your father, and unfortunately he didn't do well in giving you a proper representation of that. So because of that, you think all men are the same. You definitely do have daddy issues and you need to heal. Seek help, my love. So next, I'm going to be giving you some signs that a lady has mommy issues. Number one, if she cannot rest without feeling guilty, or she's always doing something just to prove her value, this one, she definitely has mommy issues, because she saw her mom always burnt out, always working, always doing something. Her mom never rested. Her mom was always busy, because she feels like that is the only way she can prove her value, or that's the only way she can prove her worth. That's the only way she can prove to people that, I'm a strong woman, I'm an independent woman, I may this one, I may do that one. My dear, it's not normal. So if you behave that way, just know that you might just have mommy issues and you need help. Number two, if she struggles with femininity or softness, or equates vulnerability with weakness, she definitely does have mommy issues. I'll give you an example. There are some women who don't like help. They don't receive help from anybody. If they feel like, if anybody offers them help, the answer is already no. Because they feel like, oh no, it's going to make me look weak. They cannot show their vulnerability to anybody. They are always so uptight. They cannot, express themselves. They cannot show anybody that they are hurt, or show anybody that they need help, or show anybody that they are not, able to get a certain thing done by themselves, because they feel like, oh, it makes me look weak. My dear, it doesn't make you look weak. Everybody needs help at some point in time or the other. No man is an island. No matter how strong, how confident, how independent you are, you would definitely need somebody. We all need somebody. So if you're that kind of lady who every single time you feel like, oh no, if I accept help from anybody, it means I'm weak. It means I'm not a strong woman like my mother. My dear, you have mommy issues and you need help. Number three, if she subconsciously competes with other women, especially women who look peaceful or happy, she definitely has mommy issues. There are some ladies who, they are in this untold, unannounced competition with every other thriving woman around them. Once they see a woman who is happy, they have a problem with it. They will start saying things like, this one, I'm very sure this one is not a good woman. Look at what she's doing. Look at how she's dressing. Look at how she's doing this one. Look at how she's so happy. Look at how you see people that drop some kind of stupid comments under people's comment section. You see a woman who has gone on a solo vacation, or gone on a vacation with her husband, and they kept their kids somewhere with family or loved ones or whatever, and then the next thing you are messaging them, where did you leave your children? That is not how a good mother should behave. So you start telling people how to run their own families. My sister, you have mommy issues, because you never saw your mother rest. You never saw your mother in a position whereby, she was able to let out steam, she was able to breathe and live for herself as a person. Because of that, you're in an untold competition with every other person. You feel like, I need to do better, I need to outdo this person. I need to be more hardworking than this person. I need to look like I am the perfect mother. And I need to look like I'm the most up and doing kind of mom. You feel the need to show it in people's faces that, I'm doing this for my family. I'm a strong woman. I'm a this, I'm a that. My sister, you have mommy issues. It is not normal. Your normal is not normal. Seek help, my love. Number 4, if she has a hard time receiving love from her fellow women, or receiving compliments from her fellow women feels suspicious, she definitely does have mommy issues. Some people their mother has never told them, no, you look good. Or my daughter, you're beautiful. My beautiful daughter, my daughter, you look good. You look nice, or something like that. They will definitely have issues with hearing it from another woman. Some people feel weird if their fellow woman compliments them, my dear, you look nice. Or sis, you look good, I like your outfit. They will be feeling like, why is this woman telling me this kind of thing? Are you into women? I'm not a lesbian. Some people are so uptight like that. They're like, no, why would a woman be telling me that I look nice? Why would a woman be admiring me like that? It's not bad. It's not the admiration is not from a place of, oh, she's attracted to you or something. No, my dear, it's not that deep. Calm down. Do like this. Zukwanike. It's not that deep, my sister. So if you always feel the need to feel somehow, if you always feel awkward about people complimenting you and things like that, my dear, I think you might have mommy issues, because it might just be that you've never seen your mom compliment you, or you've never heard any other woman compliment your mother before, or seen, my dear, you're doing well, or sis, you're trying. So it feels weird to you when somebody tells you that as well. You definitely do have mommy issues in a case like that. So number 5, if she repeats her mom's behavior in relationships, either being passive aggressive or guilt tripping people or being emotionally manipulative, she definitely does have mommy issues. So maybe, for example, her mother might have been the emotionally manipulative kind of person. You know, these mothers will say, hey, after all I've done for you, after all I've done this one, after all I've this, after all I've that, you have the guts to not do this for me. You have the guts to say no to me in this. You have the guts to, come on. So many people's mothers were like that. They used to emotionally, manipulate them or guilt strip them into doing things. They'll start crying if they say no to something or things like that. So they end up growing up and seeing those things as normal. And then unconsciously, they start doing it to their own children. Or they start doing it to people around them. It's not normal. You definitely do have mommy issues. And my dear, you need help. So please seek help. So now we're going into the guys. Exactly. I know, as we were talking about the ladies' owners, some guys, their body for all the sweets them. You would have been saying, these women, that's how these women, this thing. You would have been started counting in your mind and say, I know this girl that does this thing. I know this lady that is like that. I know that lady that is like that. Don't worry, we don't reach in our turn. Have that. We have gotten to your turn at this point. So now we're going to be talking about signs that a guy has daddy or mommy issues. So for signs that a guy has daddy issues, number 1, he avoids responsibility. Like, he literally avoids responsibility, the way NEPA avoids giving people light in Nigeria. Exactly. That's the way the guy avoids responsibility. Because his dad never modeled leadership or protection to him. That's the reason why he behaves like that. So if you have a guy who is always scared of responsibility, scared of commitment, scared of different things, scared of taking the bull by the horn and, doing things, coming out to do things, taking his place like a man, that guy definitely has daddy issues, because his father did not model that to him the right way. So some people had a father who was dysfunctional, a father who left everything to their mom to do, who left, raising them, paying their fees, feeding them, taking care of the house and everything to their mom. Some people had a dad who was a drunk, who would just come back home drunk every night, hit their mom at the slightest provocation, things like that. And unconsciously, they start to repeat those patterns and become irresponsible men themselves, because their father never showed them what it was like or what it meant to be a responsible man. So if you're a man and you have these tendencies, or you know any man who has this kind of traits or who portrays these tendencies, he definitely does have daddy issues and he needs help. Number 2, if he seeks approval from older men or authority figures, or he's obsessed with being respected, he definitely does have daddy issues. So if you're obsessed with, this person needs to respect me, all women need to respect me, I need to be seen as, people need to fear me, people need to respect me, people need to be scared of me, you definitely do have daddy issues, because most likely your dad was like that. It's most likely you guys used to run helter-skelter when your dad is around, or your dad used to yell at your mom. Your dad was like, one king that everybody was scared of in your house. That's the reason why you're portraying same tendencies. Unfortunately, the patterns you try to run away from, you end up repeating them. If you haven't healed yet and you haven't sought help, you end up repeating those same patterns you think you were running away from. So number 3, if he resents women who are strong or assertive because he never saw healthy male leadership, he definitely has daddy issues. So if you have a man who hates strong women, there are some men, they cannot stand a woman who is succeeding, or they cannot stand a woman who is a strong woman, who is independent. They feel like, oh no, a woman's place is in the kitchen. she's meant to just depend on me, wait for whatever it is I can provide for her. Some men will tell you, I want a housewife, because their mom was a housewife, or their dad didn't allow their mom to work. They only saw their dad as the only provider, the one that everybody looked on to as their savior in their house. So everything they needed to wait for their father to come. So they unconsciously, they end up repeating that same pattern and see it as normal. But is your normal really normal? The answer is no. Number 4, if he defines his worth by how much money he makes, either by his success or whatever, then he definitely has daddy issues. If your success rate is equal to your value in your own books, then you definitely do have daddy issues as a man. If you feel the need to, I need to succeed, I need to make money so that the way someone will respect me, I need to be the only one, I need to be the one providing before they will respect me. No, you have daddy issues. I understand that a man is a provider and all that. Yes, well, we know they follow you dragger. Nobody's dragging it with you, sir. But if you're overly obsessed with it, with the need to have to, be the one at the upper hand. Some people cannot even stand their wife any more than them, or their wife doing well, because they feel like, I need to be the main person in this house. I need to be the one who is, doing the most or doing the best. I need to be the one who my woman will be looking up to as, I need this man for everything. Then definitely you do have daddy issues. It's not normal. It's a problem. So please, if you're that kind of guy, or you know someone who is that kind of guy, let him know today that he needs help. So number 5, if he's emotionally detached, or he's afraid of vulnerability, or he never learned how to express his feelings, he definitely does have daddy issues. Some men don't know how to express their feelings. They don't know how to say, they don't know how to show somebody that they are hurt. They don't know how to show even their loved one, even their partner. They don't know how to show their weakness or their sadness or their downtimes to them, because they feel like, no, I'm a man, I need to be strong. I never saw my father cry. I never saw my dad down. I never saw my dad, tell my mom any of his problems. So because of that, you start to do the same, and you feel, it's normal, I need to be a strong man. No, that doesn't make you a strong man. Strong men also cry when they need to. Strong men also show their vulnerability to their partner. It is normal. So if you feel the need to always have to be uptight and not express your feelings, or not express your emotions, not allow anybody to see you at your low moments or anything like that, then you most likely do have daddy issues and you need help, my darling. So what are the signs that he has mommy issues? Number 1, if he expects his partner to baby him, like if the partner has to be the one to cook, to clean, to forgive him when he does everything wrong, she needs to fund his lifestyle even do everything for him and never complain, he definitely has mommy issues. Because you probably saw your mom do the same. You saw your mom be the one to cook, clean, be tired. She will still go to work, or she will still go out, still hustle, go to the market, go and sell, come back, be the one to pay bills, be the one to do this, be the one to do that in the house. And you literally saw your mom baby your father. Then you now start to repeat the same pattern. My dear, you definitely have mommy issues and you need help. Number 2, if he's emotionally manipulative when corrected and plays the victim immediately, this one, he has mommy issues, so it's not normal. So you see all these people that you cannot correct them. If you tell them, you've done this thing wrong, you've done that thing wrong, they become automatically defensive and start saying, no, you can't say that, I didn't do that, blah 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 blah, and they start emotional manipulation, or start trying to do reverse psychology, start trying to put it on you instead, or saying, blame you for their wrongdoing, or say, it's because you did this, that's why I did this, or you are the reason why I did this, is your fault. My dear, run, those people are not normal. They have mommy issues, and that normal is not normal. So please seek help if you're like that. Number 3, if he doesn't know how to make decisions alone, but is always seeking approval or scared of getting things done the wrong way, then he does have mommy issues. So if you're always seeking approval from people, you need to ask 1 million people. You need to go and ask your mother first. You know those people, they call them mamushe. My mama say. There's some men like that. Whatever it is, they cannot make any decision in their family or with their wife or their spouse or whatever without going to ask their mother first and come back to say, oh, my mom said we have to do it like that. My mom said we have to do this. My mom said we have to do this like this, do that like this. You have mommy issues. It's not normal. So if you're that kind of guy, please seek help today. Number 4, if he has anger issues, especially when his ego is questioned, then he has mommy issues. So if every time and he has unnecessary anger issues, especially when it comes to women now, if every time you feel the need to, oh, you have to shout at this woman, you have to show her yourself, you have to make her scared of you, you have to, do drama, act out, you have to make her beg you, make her always apologize to you, make her, trying to calm you down. You not be like one mad person that everybody is begging. You always feel the need to, be the one expressing. You're always shouting everything. You always do plenty drama. Everybody is begging you. Okay, it's not normal. You have mommy issues. So you need to calm down. Number 5. If he struggles to respect women who set boundaries, or he thinks that no means try harder, he has mommy issues. So my dear, if you struggle with respecting women who set boundaries, you don't know how to understand that no means no. You feel like, oh, you need to try harder, you need to push. If you push further, you need to bend her to your rules, or you need to make her accept whatever it is you want. You have mommy issues and it is not normal. So please work on yourself if you have any of these traits. So I'll give you a little, extra tips. So if you fall in love too fast, that one too is a problem. If you over-explain yourself unnecessarily, you feel the need to, the people they call Shalaye FC. You feel the need to have to over-explain and over-explain and over-explain yourself. Every time you have to explain that, oh no, this is not what I meant. Oh, it's not like that. Oh, this is how it is. Oh, that's how it is, because you feel the need to have to be in everybody's good books. It's a problem. You might have mommy or daddy issues. If you're also a people pleaser, you feel the need to have to please people or do whatever it is that people want and make people happy, whether it makes you happy or not, then definitely you have mommy or daddy issues. It is not normal. So my dear, if you get panic attacks when someone says we need to talk, you start thinking, hey, what could it be now? Oh, you have mommy or daddy issues, because she's probably from a place of past trauma of when your parents say, oh, we're going to talk about this when I get back. You're already scared. You know that, hey, after the talk, probably beating is coming. So that trauma is already there. So anytime anybody tells you, oh, we need to talk, you start panicking. You start having panic attacks. My dear, it's not normal. So seek help today if you need help. So baby girl or baby boy, as the case may be, it's not that you're too sensitive. Some people say, oh, I'm just a very sensitive person. I easily get triggered. I easily get these things easily get to me. My dear, no. You're not just too sensitive. Oh. These things are patterns. They are cycles. And you need to make sure that the cycle ends in your time. You don't replicate it and pass it on to the next generation. Because these things, if you don't attack them, if you don't work on them and be intentional about ending these patterns, they will definitely continue in your kids and your children's children and several generations to come if nobody stops the dysfunction. So you might have mommy or daddy issues, but this video is just that intervention that you need. So we're not here to blame you. It's definitely not your fault that you have mommy or daddy issues. These things were just passed down to you by even, parents that didn't know any better. So we're not here to blame you. We're not here to, could just call you out or anything. You don't need to feel attacked. This is not a video that is attacking anybody. It's far from that. We're coming here for everybody to gain understanding, to gain knowledge, to understand why you do the things that you do, the way you do them. You get me? So many of our parents were raised in survival mode. Many of them didn't know affection. They didn't know soft love. They didn't know how to express their emotions because they were always told, oh, you need to be strong. You need to toughen up. You cannot be acting like a woman. You cannot be soft. So many of our parents didn't know better. So because that's how they grew up, they impacted the same thing into us as well. But we need to make sure that you're intentional about stopping it in your own time so that your children don't get to suffer the same fate and the same trauma that you suffered as a child. Whew. That was really deep and intense. So if you made it to the end of this video, my darling, give yourself a hug first. You deserve it. You tried. Thank you so much for watching to this point. And if you made it down to this point, I need you to sit down, search your heart, search yourself, ask yourself difficult questions. Are there any of these signs of mommy and daddy issues that I actually do possess? Are there any of these signs that I actually portray that I do not even know about? Sit down and think about it. It could be that, oh, people have complained that, oh, why do you behave like this? Or you do certain things and you've been defensive about it. Sit down and think about those things today, because you actually do have mommy or daddy issues. So sit down and think about it and make sure you seek help today. Don't just think about it and say, oh, okay, yes, I have it, or that's fine, and then what do I do about it? No, you need to do something about it. So the change comes from when you take action. But the first step to solving a problem is realizing that there is a problem. So I've helped you out with the first step now, which is the initial intervention you need to actually know, to open your eyes to see that, oh, this thing is actually a problem. Now you know it is a problem. So the next step is seeking help. So if you need to seek therapy, please do. If you need to look inward and work on yourself by yourself, read books, do your research online, speak to people who know better, do that. Do you, basically. Whatever you feel works for you, whatever you think will help you become a better person faster, please, by all means, do it. If you need to take that long vacation to clear your head and think about your life, please do it. If you're the kind of person who likes to, just sit by the beach and then think and then get new ideas, do it. If you're the kind of person who needs to do yoga to let off steam, please go and do yoga. If you're the kind of person who lets off steam at the gym, please do it. Whatever it is makes you feel better, just do it. But make sure you're intentional about your healing process. Make sure you're intentional about correcting those wrong patterns. Make sure that tomorrow doesn't meet you in the same state you were yesterday. That's the most important thing. As far as there are baby steps taken towards progress and towards changes, then that's what's important. That's what's most important, basically. So as far as you're making progress, that's what's important. But if you're remaining in the same position every single day, that's where the problem is. So now that you know what these signs are, be intentional about making sure that you're working on them so that they don't remain with you and end up being a cycle or an endless pattern in your life. So I want you to know that you're not broken. You're not crazy either. You're just healing. You're in a healing process. I want you to give yourself grace. Don't beat yourself up. These things, these patterns, you stumbled on them. They're not your fault. You're not the originator of these patterns, unfortunately. So please give yourself grace and make sure that you're striving towards perfection. So thank you so much for watching this video. I would like to remind you to please like this video. Drop your comments. What do you think about these signs? Do you know people who actually behave like this? Do you have any more signs of daddy or mommy issues that I haven't mentioned in this video? Please make sure you drop them in the comment section so that others can also learn from it. And don't forget to share this video to your friends, your family, your loved ones, your crush, your enemies, everybody you feel has something to learn from this video. Please make sure you share it to them. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you keep seeing sweet gist like this and getting more information about life, because we rise by lifting others. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you same time next week. Bye.